Hey up, Brian. You alright, mate? I'm on. I'm a bit late on the stream tonight. I've been out. So, how are you, mate? You alright? I'm gonna go right into the danger zone. It's a bit laggy this tonight. All the doors are shut here. This is the Lanagos, guys. Black plate. I can't have any of that at the moment. I'm just waiting for my mate to come on, everyone. He is on his way, he says. Loads of food in here, which I don't need. Nothing. I'm looking for a backpack, guys, more than anything. This backpack is killing me now. Just need something that's not bright red. Let's have a check around. I don't know how busy Zeleno is on this server. Some servers it's a hot spot, others it isn't, so... But I need to loot here, really, to sort this backpack situation out. Gilliard. Don't want that. Could do with a visor for this helmet as well. Got some tier bloody 3 gear here, isn't there? Stapal. Same gloves as I've got on. Got goggles. There's more food than anything here by the look of it. Actually, let me shut that door. Can't believe I can't find a backpack. More tack goggles. Nothing. Loads of plate carriers here for future reference. That's what 5 plate carriers I've seen so far. But there's no that's not what I'm here for, it's the backpack I need. Oh. Just hope there's no one in the camo. See what we've got in here. So laggy. See, all the doors are shut. Field vest. All good, Bri. Nice one, mate. I'm just trying to get rid of this bloody red backpack. Look totally military from the front and like a complete idiot from the back. Gilly shrug. Thought I heard something there. Could do with some more ammo as well while I'm here, if I'm being honest. That's a blue, that's less conspicuous, but there's... I'm struggling for storage as it is, so it's no good to me really. Just have to search everything till we find one. God, what a crap find at a military base. Matches. Just have a look in some of these buildings as well. Just hope no one's milling around while we're trying to loot. This is when you're vulnerable, when you're trying to loot more than any other time. Oh, great find there, beret. Bloody berry. What do I want with that? Nothing. It's just... a lot of containers here. I'll take that ghillie wrap. That's a decent find. So I've got a ghillie wrap for both guns now. But again, that camouflage is no good if you've got a big bloody red backpack on. We'll stick if anyone's watching in a sniping point here, I'll stick out like a sore thumb. More vests. Ooh. Another M4. That's got a 40 round mag in it, so what we'll do is put that one away there. Let's see if we can... I don't know if we've got enough space to pick this mag up, that's the only thing. No, so what I'll have to do is we'll just drop that down a minute. And we'll just eat some room into this inventory. And then we'll be able to pick that mag up. So we'll eat that as well. Trouble is, you can see the food and everything, I'm absolutely full up as it is. So it's even hard to eat some room into this. I think I'd even take a field backpack now, even though they're massive. You should never need really an 83 slot backpack, but right, let's have a look. So we should be able to now take the mag out of that. There you go. Take the battery. We'll leave the gun. We've got everything, all the other fittings we've got, so. I think they were the last. Oh no, there's even more containers here. Don't like this at all. It's full, the whole place is full of like field vests. Same items, tack goggles. Could I do this one? Yeah. So really this is the last ditch here now. Oh, I thought I was in luck there. Nope. M16, so that'll give me another clip. I can hear a Z outside, so I don't know if that's spawned in on me. Yeah, there should be enough room to pick that clip up now. Yeah. So that's good. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to go back into Overwatch now. Because it just doesn't look like there's any backpacks here. Or I could whip into the town. That's the other thing. And see if I could either find one on a Z, or if not on a Z. Let me just go in here. Nothing. Nothing, nothing, nothing. Getting very laggy there. Often when you get that sort of lag, there's a base somewhere nearby. So I don't even know where to start really to look for a backpack here, because I'd literally just have to randomly search every house, which I don't really want to do. I think a good bet would probably be just going up to Poblovo on my way back to the coast, going that way. I'm just seeing if I can get lucky with one. I mean, you can actually, I can make this backpack duller by ruining it a little bit, but you've got to be really careful how much you ruin it, if you know what I mean. It's just a Z. Don't think it aggroed. We'll follow this tree line up here just as a bit of cover. It's not a lot of cover, but it's better than no cover. Seeing what the view's like from there. You can't really see the military quarter from here, so I'll just rock back up to the top. See what I can actually see from here. So I can see some of the marshalling yard. That's the camo building. Can see a little bit of the fire station there. Right, let's get some more elevation. I think out of desperation I'm actually going to look in this house, because you never know. You might just suddenly get lucky. Doors shut. By gum. May just as well drink that. Um, 9x19. I do need them. Don't need those gloves. I don't know why I've got those. Has that got a battery with it? No, so I don't need that. Christ, how many batteries have I got? Let's get rid of some other ones with less charging. That should be enough batteries, surely to goodness. I don't like dropping batteries because all of a sudden you don't find them, but I'm not going to need that many, surely to God. What else can we get rid of here? Keep the glow sticks. That clip can go to Zay when he comes in, because he's got a KA. Now, have I got any? Yeah, I've got grenades, and that's what I've kept that wire for, because I want to make a trap. Could have done that actually while I was down in Zeleno. I don't know why I didn't do that. I guess I forgot I had the wire there. But it may be better, you know, to make it. If I'm going to make a trap, why not make it, you know, somewhere where there's going to be loads of people, like Electro PD? That would be the ideal. So I'm probably right to save that. Let's get the M4 out again. So one thing I've learnt is that Zeleno's got some good gear in it. It's just I've already got my gear. There's about 7 plate carriers there that I saw. About 7 plate carriers. So 2 M4s. So on this server, Zeleno is spawning tier 1 gear, so that's really good to know as you're getting to know a server. You know, some of the servers you go as Zelenagos, it's like real tier 2 stuff that you don't really need, so but that's good. What we've got now. But it looks like it's very, you know, it might just be the day, but it looks like Zeleno is not a big hotspot here. None of the doors were open when I was down there. It didn't look like anyone had been there whatsoever. So, don't know what Zay's doing. I might, if he's going to be a minute, just rock down to Pablovo and see if that, because I don't know on this server, we're not playing it a lot. I don't know if it's a toxic zone. But it is a little distance to come back, and he's say he's not as good with the map. So let's have a run along here. I might just try while I'm here actually, just to look at a couple of sniping spots as well on the way out. But also got to be careful. I've seen bases built in that before, that barn. Just got to be a little bit careful. Well, again, it's this backpack. Look at the state of it. Better just clear this first before I go messing about. Shut the door. Let's see what we can get eyes on here. See, there's a lot of pop-up, isn't there, on that? Like there's a base there. A lot of pop-up. Just keep this elevation now. Don't like the fact that those woods are behind me. But I'm just looking as well to see if any Zeds have come in there. Because if a load of Zeds suddenly spawn and you know there's someone there, but I can't see anything. Looks completely dead to me. Right. Start heading to Pablovo. And then I'll nip back for Zay if he's coming on. Pablovo. I want to go to Pablovo. So we're heading in now to Pavlovo. Pavlovo. Getting a daft move now. I'm going to loot here because that's the only way I'm going to find a backpack, quite frankly. Nothing. Better shut that actually, let's not make it obvious. Someone's been here. Scope it. Looks pretty empty. Looks pretty empty, guys. Just put one of those full mags in. Yo, Glock, you alright, mate? Just coming to Pavlovo. Say that, Pavlovo, one more time will kill me, son. There's a hunting shop here, there's a chance of a backpack in there. A slim one, but there's a... oh shit. Zeds everywhere. Jesus, there's loads of them. How's he aggroed from there? Is that a dude? Or is that someone? Zomboid massacre. Jesus, how many is there? Well, he had a backpack on, but it's red's the same as this one. Zomboid massacre. Look at that, it's like a field of zombies now. Wasted a lot of bullets there, to be fair, but ho hum. I'm slightly worried seeing all those Zeds that... I don't think they spawned in on me because they were already in the town. So there could be someone here. Let's put that back into full auto. Jump through. So I'll have a look in the hunting shop now. And this thing. Whoa. Jesus, even more. Christ. Has someone locked them in the hunting shop? I think they have, you know. I think someone's locked those Zeds in the hunting shop. Yo, Alpha, you alright, mate? Just having a zomboid massacre. I'm in Pavlova. I think someone's been here because I'm sure there's zombies in that hunting shop. And they've just aggroed on me, but they're locked in. So I'm going to have to be a little bit careful here. Yeah, there you go, see? So I've dropped that one. I can hear running around, but it sounds like zombies. But definitely someone's been here. Yeah, there you go. God, there's another one. How many are in here? Do you know, I forgot with this. All these, in these hunting shops, this is all you get, these gift boxes. And that's no good to me. It's a backpack I need. Dang. Let's just nip into town here, and I got before we try Pavlova base. I'm just gonna have a. Oh, there you go. So someone's building a base there, so that may be whoever's locked that Z in. So there's a base here. We know that now. So let's go to the military base now and see if it's a toxic zone on this server. Might be, might not be. I don't know. Definitely activity there though, guys, because you know someone's locked those Zs in there. And then, you know, within a few doors of that there's a base, so that door's open there. Strange that a lot of the other ones are closed, but there you go. I think we're on the tail of someone here. So we're going to have to be a bit careful now as we come into Pavlovo. It's a military base. I don't know what Zay's doing. He did say he was coming on, but he's not on yet. Right, that's shut, but again we can get through here, so... Come on, just need a backpack, that's all we need. SGK, don't need that. See, these are all closed, as if no one's been here. Interesting again, another plate carrier. So again, we know we're building up info on this server now. We know where all the plate carriers are. If we're not on the air, you know, if we're not near the airfield, we can still get plates. See what's in this barracks. All the doors are shut. This is the first time I've had a struggle like this with a backpack. I've literally had this backpack since I spawned in, and we still haven't got another one. Zay that I'm teamed up with has got the assault backpack, which is a really nice one, but I've not. Just come in here a little bit carefully. Come on, just need a backpack. That's all we need. Backpack and we're gone. Zed's here. Surely that Zed's not just aggroed on me from there. It has. Bison. Jesus. Can you hear that, guys? I've one silent shot and about 100 zombies are bloody aggroed on me. That's ridiculous. Whew. That's nuts, that is. Absolutely nuts. Got all MBs here. It sounded like there was more of them, to be honest. Right, I'm getting out of here. Any ideas, people, where I can get a backpack from? This is nuts. I'm tempted to just ruin it just to take some of the redness out. You know, if you just pop a couple of shots into it, it just dulls it out a little bit, but obviously I just like a decent... to tell you the other thing I could do is go to Prison Island. I could do that. I could go to Prison Island to get one. You off, Bright? Alright, mate. Thanks for popping on. We'll see you soon. Talk soon, mate, yeah? Yeah, changed my mind. I'm gonna keep going for the... Because Zay's not come on yet. He said he'd only be 5 minutes. I've not seen him. So... God, not another Z. Yeah, there's a hell of a lot of Zeds on this server. It really is. I may have been better, you know, going back to the summer camps. and see if we can get a hunting backpack from there. But let's just hope tonight's not a running simulator. So we'll flippity jibbit into Kamenka, and then we'll go to like the west. I'll go to the western tents on the coast. I'll just whip up there and see if I can sort this backpack problem out. The trouble is, I'm putting myself in situations here where I'm going into all military bases with a big red backpack. I've got more chance of getting killed doing that than I have just playing the game, but I daren't stick a bullet in this backpack to dull it out a bit, because you'll end up, you know, put one bullet in it, it'll ruin it or something, so... So getting pretty close to Kamenka now. Kamenka. What I'll probably do if it goes dark as well, as I'll sort some of these mags out. It's a complete waste of bullets shooting those Zeds before though. Trouble is, I've got one of those situations as well where both my main guns, well, my main guns are both using 5.56 45. But I prefer a 101 for the KA than the 74, because the 74 is just so underpowered. I prefer the stopping power. But then the other advantage about having the 101 as well is when it gets a bit dark, it's got the lighted scope on it, so it's worth having. Just keep one eye on the tear. Nothing going on. What the shit is that? Well, there's a mod on this server that I didn't know about. This is where you learn, so what the hell is that thing? All Livonia towers on it. It's got like bits of castle on it. That's pretty cool, isn't it? Where's that leading though? Is that actually coming off to where we're... because we're actually going up there. So how close is that to the base? To the tents? I tell you what, it must be pretty close. It's a little bit worrying, this. There's obviously a major mod going on there. I wonder, you know, is that the trader? Again, I've not done the Discord on this server, so I wonder if it's just the trader that... But if so, you'd think it'd make... having that there is going to make this end of the map pretty hot, isn't it? So yeah, I think Zay's abandoned me there. So to people that weren't on last night, we teamed up the last couple of days with Zay. He was supposed to be on tonight. He said he was going to come on, but I've not seen him yet. So yeah, I've not seen him yet, Alpha. He's I spoke to him before. He said, yeah, I'll be on in 5 minutes. And that was, you know, half an hour ago. So whether something's come up or something, I don't know. But I've got to carry on anyway. I don't mind if he comes back. I don't mind coming back for him at all. Right, there's that big doofree. I'm hoping it's a bit further out than the base, and then I'm not having to... Don't think it is, so I think it crosses over there. It's a big mod. It's a big mod, that one. I think I'm in danger here, I really do. No, all this just for a backpack. Right, coming into the tents now. Okay, nothing. Let's keep it going. No Zeds here, that's something. It's just like whoever's done this server has forgotten to include backpacks on the gear. Assault vest. No good. No good. Boots, gloves, no good. Now there's another 101. We could just try and get a mag if we've got enough storage for that. Nice. We need that because again, that's the bullets. You know, that's the 545, 556 45. So. Have you ever seen a server with so little backpacks on? I haven't. Ghillie hood in every single bloody thing. Can hear a Z somewhere near. Hopefully they've spawned in on me and it's not someone else that's just turned up. Yeah, they're all over there, aren't they? Okay, let's leave them to it. I think I'm almost better just fighting with what I've got on, if I'm being honest, because how long can you look for a backpack is the question. How long are you going to look for a backpack? On a server that doesn't seem to spawn backpacks apart from a red one. Shit. They weren't there before. Put that in semi. Just draw him into here. On your ass. Might just see what they've got actually. No the cola. Let's keep going. So tempted to run up that. I'm not gonna risk it. See, it's starting to get dark now. Tell you one thing I could do at night as well is just make a trap. Would be good. Let me just. What I can do is just eat a little bit of food. Again, just eat a little bit of room into the backpack. Getting rid of some of these little bits and then we could just make a bit of room. Right. So that's firewood. Never the right bush when you want it, is there? That should do it. Break that down. Right, where's that wire there? Right, let's rock out. So I've got nades, I've got a tripwire there, and you know what I'm thinking about here is PD, basically. Like setting a trap in PD, like electro PD maybe. Maybe make electro PD. So coming back into Kamenka now. Yeah, and I think the plan again is I want to go to Prison Island and you know, I'm wondering if there's going to be any backpacks. I can't understand why there's no backpacks at the military base. Definitely have to call this video something to do with backpacks to take, because See, I could loot every single house. I'd end up coming across the backpack, but it's a lot of work to do that, you know. It's a lot of work. So Prison Island's over there. That door's open. That door's open. Someone's been here then. So we're going to have to be a bit careful. Just put that in full auto. And again, I'll sort these clips out when we have a rest. But remember as well, I've been to the airfield and there was nothing there backpack wise. I mean, that in itself is weird. I think I'll just go up this way actually. Thing is, I'm running further and further away from Zay where he logged, which was in Zeleno. But obviously I can't wait for him while I'm running the stream, so... This just runs through the back of where the lighthouse is that overlooks Prison Island. Then when we get out on the other side, we'll pop down a hill and that'll take us back into Chernarus. So pointless as well though, having all the you know, having all the military gear and the camo and then having a bloody backpack like this. Really annoying. Just coming into Chernarus now. This will be where we take a break, sort the mags out. Just feel really exposed, like I got a big target on my back. Right, this is Chernarus now. Just gonna hunker down here. A minute. See if anyone's been to PD. Door shut on the top. Doors are shut opposite PD. Let's just... use the yellow. See, even at night that backpack looks ridiculous. Jesus. Strange that you can't see like a glow out of it. It might just be because it's not quite dark enough yet. Yeah, but you look at the sky, it's pretty light. So we're bedding in for the night now. Let's just get a 40 round mag there. We can always switch as well to the KA scope. Wish it'd make its mind up on this. You know, it's almost like it looks like it's getting lighter. It's supposed to be getting darker. He says as it suddenly goes dark. Don't know if you can hear that, guys. All the trees rustling like that. I think I can't remember which update it was. One of the last updates they've made that sort of noise a bit louder. You know, the sort of trees and what have you. Quite unnerving at night though. So that's the only bait I've put down. Weird how you can't see that though, because obviously when you're holding a glow stick in your hand, you know you can see around it. It's probably just because I put it on the road. If you put that in a building, it will light a room up. Because I was thinking of putting it in PD, but because I thought it was going to get dark quicker. I thought, well, I'll just lay it on the road, but I'm surprised how much I can see through this scope. But I guess if it gets another stage darker, that'll probably not be as good. Could do with sorting some of these mags out. I think I'll leave the mags until it's light, to be honest. Is that the tripwire? Yeah. It's actually a good. I mean, you look at that. I'm looking back at PD now. I can see everything really well. Problem is, people see this bloody backpack. So I wonder what someone would think if they saw that glow stick there. So the right thing to do if you saw that glow stick would just be to give it a really wide berth. But will someone come in and try and pick it up? Very sad this, but PD is about 130 metres I think from here. Sad that I actually know how much that is without putting a rangefinder on it. Never tried to use one at night. Oh no, 157. So from here I'd have to aim high. I've got to put a bit, you know, aim for the head. That'll drop onto the body. So that's 100. That's 150. There's a Z there. So that may have spawned in on someone. Could be someone here. We know there's been various breadcrumbs where people have left doors open and that, so it's a possibility there's people around. So it keeps twinkling, the glow stick. But there's nothing, no sort of, you know, there's nothing emanating around there from it. So I think, guys, the next stop's going to be Balota. What do you think is a name for this video? Quest for the non-red backpack, maybe? Yeah, strange. It's not. It's like not a full night. This is it at all. I got everything, and I've even got ghillie wraps for the guns. See those KA mags? They're for Zay. I'm carrying them for him, but he ain't on. So got some 5.56 loose there. Can't remember. I've got that pox as well. Z. Glow stick still lit up. No takers. Who'll stay the night in the spooky old house? Said the spooky old man. Could be getting a bit lighter, I think. Noises in DayZ are so realistic, like that, you know, the wind and the trees creaking. Seems a bit longer than night on this one. It's like not as dark, but it's longer somehow than it has been. For this server anyway. Geesh. I think it's getting a little bit lighter now. I might just, before I get any deeper in the map, just see if I can get on to Zay and see if he's coming on. I'll give him one more chance. And in that case, I'll go back to Zeleno and I'll see if I can get a pack from the summer camp. So just hang on a sec, guys. The broadcast will still be going. I'm just gonna flip out for a second. Right, I've just sent him a message now. It's getting like that. Let's start moving. God, look at that bloody backpack. Jesus. That is terrible. Okay, so heading for Balota now. Heading for Balota. Balota. So we've got Zeds here, but got the gun on full auto, just in case. Right, so heading out now of Camarovo. That's where we are. Okay, Balota, here we come. So obviously going to Balota now, we'll hit the town first. But I'm just going to go straight to the airfield, see what we can find. I'm going to stick out like a sore thumb on it, but what can I do? Just what can I do? Nothing. I think Zay's fallen asleep, you know, he does have work tomorrow. Seen a lot of people build bases in this farm before. I'm just going to check it as we go past. But there you go. There's your base. Yeah, it's got a lock on it. So this must just be being built. Looks like they've done the door, that they'll be back to do the... It wouldn't be so bad if they'd built a wall, you could just build the door the other side, but because they've got the lock on it, it's not a lot you can do with it really. So this is the back of Balota. We're heading in towards the airfield. I can see there being a lot of zombies here, you know, because it's we've found there's been so many zombies on this server today. I can see this being like that, and that's going to be our problem as we come through here. It'd be nice if there was some military Zeds, if we could see one that's got that's wearing a backpack. And then we could just take the Z out, and we've got it there. Five, 556. Good find. Rangefinder, we've got one. Not sure if we've been to Balota on this map to see if it doesn't look like it's modded. Oh. Load of Zeds. Let's just bring them out. That's what I want. Right, to finish. Oh shit. Right, let's drop that quickly. This is going to be really difficult now. Damaged it a bit, but it's not bad. Now there's your problem, you see. There's your problem, but at least I got the backpack. This dude had one on as well. Let's just see what condition is it? Yeah, I've damaged that one pretty bad. So let's just... we're going to just have to make some decisions about what we're going to drop now. I think we're going to have to drop Zay's mags. No choice now. Can't keep carrying them for him. Then that, we'll just eat it. So in all honesty now, I've got what I want, so let me just drop down a minute again. Is that, where's that transceiver? Has that got a battery in it? No. Okay. Let's get out. Now what I'm going to do now is sort these mags out. just come through the back this way. And do a bit of mag sorting. Might pop on that hill actually. Just go to the top of here. Now doesn't that look better? Look like a cool military dude now. Right, so let's see what we've got. So let's get the rounds out of this one. That's one. So how many of them we've got? So we've got two there. Right, so we can definitely demag one of those. Let's do that one. And this backpack being a bit smaller, we need the room, you see, so we need to get these out of the mags. So we've got one there, one there, one there, so we don't need that one. Because to me you don't need any more than 2 spare clips. Right, that's that one, and then all we'll do now is we'll top that back up. That's one. Top that back up. That's 2, and then what we're going to do now is we're going to do the same with the KA mags. Again, we'll just leave it where we've got 2 mags spare. Trying to keep my eyes on down there as well while we're doing this. It's better, isn't it? Whew. So that should be the last mag now. And then we've got 2 full spare mags for each and loads of bullets to replace them with, so that's 7 mags we've got rid of there, so that's given us a little bit of space as well. Two lots of those Baraka sites. Some more 55645. Alpha, yeah, solo today, mate. DayZ not come on. I've tried to get hold of him a few times. I tried to get hold of him a minute ago, and he's. I think he's fallen asleep because I know he says he gets off early because he has to work. So I bet he's just fallen asleep. But we can't wait. Right, let's move it on out. So we've put some space now into the inventory. And we've just basically what we've got now is absolutely everything we need. So there's nothing else that I need now. So flipping up, this is basically the start of Chernarus, first set of flats. So we're going to flip round the back of here. Again, we're at this annoying point where we've sort of got everything we need. We don't need to loot anything. We just need to find some action, but we don't want to go through the. I don't want to go through the centre of Chernarus, so. Yo, Ruger, you alright, mate? We're having another running simulator night tonight, I think. I've been searching since I got on the stream at an hour and a half, pretty much, just to get a backpack. I was toting that big red backpack. Oh, base. That's being built, isn't it? Because we've not got the walls on that. That's quite a big base, isn't it? Looks as though there's no one there at the moment. So it'd be nice to have a team up with, 2 and 3 people, where you could go into somewhere like that. Just rock into the base and say, oh, server restart. I'll stay on, guys, don't worry. I'm going to stay on. So yeah, not the way I planned it tonight, because I was hoping Zay was going to come on. As like a sort of part 3 of the random team up thing. But for whatever reason he must have fallen asleep or whatever he's done, so we're on our own tonight. So I'm just going to do pretty much my usual. It's always the case on this that you're always ending up sort of having to come through, to Cherno, Electro, Cami. That's where a lot of the action's taking place. But you know what I would like to do is fight with geared players, because the only trouble is finding a place on the map where you can have a proper battle. I mean, fair enough with semi-geared players. You know, they've got half decent guns. That's good. But you know, I don't want to be having fights with, you know, someone with a t-shirt, crop hiking pants, and a bloody Mark II. When I'm there with an assault helmet, bloody plate carrier, M4, KA101. But them's the breaks. That's DayZ for you. But we found some more intel as well on the server, that right on the westernmost point of the map, I think there's a big trader base there. So that's going to be worth a visit at some point on this server. Again, I need to get on the Discord, really. If I get on the Discord for the server, and I can find out if that's like a trade, you know, and also, is it a safe house? Because obviously some trader bases are safe, some aren't. And I've been shot at trader bases that were supposed to be safe zones at least twice. So I have to proceed with caution, but it's nice to know that's there though. And also somewhere up on the coast, I think towards Solnichi, Nishnai, that sort of way, it's like there's an oil rig and it's got loads of bases in it, but the rig for some reason hasn't rendered in. I don't know why the rig's not rendered in on it. But that'll be interesting to look at if we're going back along the coast looking for action. I'd like to know what that actually is. It looks the same shape as an oil rig to me, but for whatever reason that rig's just not rendering, which is quite weird, really. But yeah, we're around the back of Cami now. So Cami, what am I on about? We're around the back of Cherno now. So I'll keep popping through there, and then see what's going on in Electro. See if we can get some action there. And then that's the start point. Then Electro to start just shifting along the coast and finding some action, basically. So we're getting back on, guys. Server's back up. The server is back up, you know. So I'll try and get you some action, guys. I'm going to try. Try and see if anyone's playing ball. Was getting a little bit laggy, the server, so hopefully the fact that it's just restarted there will just you know, get rid of any lag we were having before. But yeah, another bit of intel about this server is there seems to be that, you know, I've seen a lot of bases on it and some pretty big ones as well. So that's interesting to know. As you'll all know, you know, some servers you go on, there's hardly any bases at all, or they're really, you know, they just put like a, you know, a locked door on a garage and stuff like that. But this seems to be fairly big on bases, which is cool. I say that one in that barn, there was a little bit further back. That would, if they had just put a wall in it, we could have tried to put a door on one side. And then we would have got a sort of half-built base for free, but unfortunately they put the door on and it was locked, so doors are open on the supermarket. So we'll whip up here now, see what we can find. Totally didn't jump over that properly. Keep your eyes open, guys, for players. Something that's really annoying about this that'll sort out when we start streaming from PS5, hopefully sometime very soon, is as I'm watching this now, it's in 1080. Yeah, I'm watching it in 1080. Target practice. But then I'm streaming it in 720. You know, so what I'm watching is really clear, and for you guys it's like 720, which is not too bad on a smaller screen. But obviously, the bigger the screen, you know, the more it's compromised. You know. Don't know if this is wise what I'm doing here. Let's just have a look. Again, the trouble. What am I going on about tonight? With a bush like that is, you know, if someone suddenly is looking over there, they can. It's not white walling, but you know what I mean. They can, you know, if the bush doesn't render in, then you just like you're sat in the middle of a field. Shot to the right there. That's the first thing I've heard since I've been on the server, that shot. Quite a long distance off, sounded like it was sort of, you know, that way through the coast somewhere. But that's the first shot I've actually heard in nearly 2 hours that we've been on. Let me just put another mag in this. Going into first person when you're kind of running through areas like this. Oh yeah, it's something there. Just a quick one, no one took part in my quiz that I put up the other day. I put a quiz on to see what you wanted to see more on in, you know, in the streams. Whether it's random team ups or more PvE type stuff, PvP, you know, what sort of direction you guys were wanting me to take. So if you can do that, it is up. So I think you just go on the community page and just put your answer on the. It's like I think there's 4 different options I put down on it. But I'll leave it up to try and get a bit of feedback anyway. There is actually a thing I've been looking at as well where I can dual stream this from PS4 or 5, where you can actually run the stream without any sort of extra stuff, where you can run it on Twitch and YouTube simultaneously. It's something like it streams through Twitch and then it comes onto YouTube as well from Twitch. You know, the downside of that is I'd have to sort of have the phone where I'm looking at all the chat and just have it where I can just flip between the two things on, because YouTube's going pretty well. YouTube's going really well. But Twitch, it's a lot harder to get started on that because you need a load of people watching you to get up on the screen, you know, to get further up where people can see you. But you need those initial people to be, and I've just not got enough followers on Twitch where I can make that start on it. I seem to get followers like when I first started, it seemed to start building up, and then it just kind of slowed down. But I guess some of that is because I've been streaming on YouTube, so. So I'm just following these lines now. Take this route too often. I need to change these around a bit. Yeah, Zay's definitely asleep or similar because he ain't coming on. It was probably about 11:30. He said, "Oh yeah, I'll be 5 minutes," and I've not heard from him at all. So. There's a couple of guys that I played with a few times in the past quite regularly, which hopefully I'll be teaming up with soon. So they're more experienced players, which will be good. But it's been nice with Zay because he doesn't know quite as much about the game. It's like you can teach him a bit about what's going on. And then some of the people watching it, oh right, you do it like that, you know, so. Because that's how I learnt about DayZ. I mean, really, I think I've said before, practically everything I learnt about DayZ was from the Running Man. So when I finally got the game, I already knew how to do everything. All I had to do was actually do it for real, if you know what I mean. But yeah, watching the Running Man really helped me, you know, the PvE side of the game. It was huge for that. You know, how to build a fire and, you know, how to build one in a building, how to roast on a stick, how to, you know, just all the different things that you can do. You know, from day one when I started playing the game, you know, if I picked a bottle up with water in it, I always emptied it. Because I knew from watching the Running Man that you had, you know, so on and so forth. So I think it's good when streamers show a little bit about how you do things. I should have probably put that on that thing. Is, do you want me to show you more how to do things on DayZ? Oh shit, I tell you, do you know what that'll be? That'll be my shoes are ruined. That's a problem where we are, you know. We couldn't have fixed them anyway because we haven't got a leather kit. I'm just trying to think what we're going to do now. We may have to go. Let's see how far we can run. I suppose, to be fair, these are like the, you know, the athletic shoes or whatever, the trainers. I've run the entire map on this one pair of shoes. See how long it is before we get another bleed on this. But if I'd have kept the rags, I could have just made some foot wraps. But we could easily, we'll go in a building, if we can't find shoes, we'll just get some rags and make some foot wraps. I'm not too bothered about bandaging yet, because, you know, I'll lose blood really slow anyway. I'll do it when we get to the top of this hill somewhere. Wouldn't it be nice if we found a pair of shoes here? Nothing. Nothing. Right, let's bandage up. Damn it all. Yeah, so our priority now is finding a set of shoes. That's what we need to do. Or rags. We'll start with rags, basically. Make some foot wraps up. And just hope this. I'm not having to go through too many more bandages while you know, these shoes are ruined. I hate that noise it makes, you know, when you cut your feet. It's like a like a squelch. Yeah, there you go. So I've got another bleed now. So again, we'll leave it just a little bit. So we're coming up to, so on the right hand side, we're coming into the back of Electro now. Does seem, I've got to say, again, it does seem quite quiet tonight on the server. There's not, you know, if you think I've been going for 2 hours and I've only heard one shot, although of course I've been inland for most of it. We started tonight in Zeleno, through to Pavlovo, Kamenka, Kamarovo, Bolota's where we finally got a decent backpack instead of that bloody red thing. And now of course we're coming into Electro. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go to the houses down this way. See what we can find. Feel a lot less exposed now. I've got this, a better backpack, a lot less exposed. To all the dudes watching, I say this periodically, so it'd be absolutely fantastic if you could subscribe to me on YouTube. And cool, I'm on Twitch as well. If you could get a follow on that, that'd be really good. Helps me out a great deal. If you don't, I know that's cool too. I'm just glad people are watching. But yeah, it always helps you out if you stream, and the more people that subscribe to you, the better it is for the channel. So oh, that'll do. That'll do. Let me just shut the door on that one, just in case some newie comes in. I think I'll just put a bandage on there actually. Right. So no harm done. We've not really lost any blood there, so that's okay. Drop that. Where's the bayonet? There it is. Obviously long term we need to find some shoes, but foot wraps will do for now. I've never not forgiven the devs for spoiling. You know, when you used to have foot wraps before 120 update, you know, they were really quiet, and now they're just terrible. They're like friggin' assault boots. There you go. Anyway, we've got some foot wraps now, so don't have to worry about that for a bit. What I might do is just hop along it. Excuse the pun. Hop along here for a bit and see if we can find some, actually find some shoes. Can start picking a little bit of food up now because not that we need it, if I'm being honest, but we don't need anything else, so we can use the space to store food. Nothing. Don't need that. Could just take that. Oh, no. Right, we're out of space now, so. $22s. Those in rounds. Nothing. Another sewing kit, don't really need that. Trying to build a base there, aren't they? Successfully, because I can't get in. Now that's something I haven't got that I could do with. Could I store that water bottle somewhere? Gonna have to eat something to do that. Let's see if we can eat that. That's the thing on these sort of PvP style servers, you'll never go hungry. But you end up carrying so much food. So we should be able to get that in somewhere, shouldn't we? Yeah, there you go. But then what we'll do is we'll just empty it. Oh. You know what'll happen now? It'll be a quest. We've had the quest for the backpack. Now it'll be like the quest for the shoes, and we'll not find them for about 2 years. Great elm. Whew. Let's move into the map a bit and see what's going on. I'm at that stage now where I'm not really bothered if I go out in a blaze of glory here. So, hold on to your hats. This isn't a good way to run, by the way. This is tactically dangerous because I'm leaving myself exposed to those flats. Oh, someone just shot at me. That's to my left. What do you think, guys? Where did that shot come from? Yeah, it was a cool duo, mate. Yeah, we'll be having many more of them. I think he's just fallen asleep because he's working. So I'm just trying to see now if I can get eyes on this guy that shot at me. He could have been in the flats there, but I don't think he was. Don't like it here because obviously I'm exposed from that hill there, but it was only whoever shot then. It was literally it was only a pop gun. It wasn't anything, you know, powerful that was shot at me. And it wasn't a good shot as well, whoever shot it. But at least we know there's someone here. This will give us a bit of intel about whether it's from those flats up there. I don't think it was. I think he may have been in that little industrial, if I'm being honest. Keep your eyes peeled, guys. Do a bit of spotting for me. Just use this as hard cover now. I think it came from that industrial there. I'm hoping I'm right that it wasn't a powerful gun that was shot there. Right, there's a zombie there, so... and there. And there. Yeah, it's decent stuff. Like I've been all the way around the map basically. If I rock up to Berezino now, I've been completely around the map. Even been to Northwest Evac, obviously last night. So just trying to see if we can get eyes on this guy. I think he's there. I think he's in that industrial area. The trouble was, he was, although it was a pea shooter he was shooting, it was silenced. It was a silenced pea shooter. Dead zombie there. If he's come from there, he's probably running this way, I would say. Unless he was coming out of Electro. A lot of doors open here, so can always rely though, can't you, on Electro for people being around. You know, a bit of action. Just trying to earwig people. Oh, we're coming near Electro PD, so it's been nice knowing you all. This could well be the end of the stream. God, that's lagging, isn't it? That's not good, that. Don't know if that's general zombies walking around that, or if there's a player. Doors open on the opposite side. Dead body. Just gonna keep eyes on there a minute in case there's someone upstairs. Okay, someone coming. Just gonna check something here. I think this is the better corner to be on. Don't know, actually. So we've got a tripwire going. There's a dude. Don't know where that other, because I cut that body up obviously, because it was. So we've got a tripwire on the front door. If someone comes in through the back, then obviously we're up shithole street, but I only had one lot of wire and I was struggling carrying that with everything else. That dead body's really annoying me. can hear someone. I know it's campy what I'm doing here, but the thing is, you know, I've not been able to get any action anywhere else on the server, so I'm thinking if you can't get any, you know, any action at Electro PD, where can you get it at? Definitely someone out there. Don't know if you can hear that, guys. Someone's aggroed a Z. Now they're having a scrap with it. Oh, you bastard. Oh, God, I don't believe it. That, do you know what that was? And I've noticed that with this server, it's lagging like hell. It's all popping up as it's going along. Dang. All that for that. I shot him, but oh, that's so silly. That is so silly. Yeah, I think what I'm going to do, guys, that server, the amount of lag on that, I'm not going to go on that one again for a bit. I'm going to try and find, what I'll have to do is in the daytime, I'm going to try and find a server that's got less lag on it than that. Because I've noticed there's a lot of pop, you know, a lot of pop along on, but I think because it's been quiet, you don't notice until you get into a situation like that, that you've got all that lag going on it. And again, that full auto on the M4, on one of the other servers I got, you can run that, but on that server you don't seem to be able to run full auto. The screen just freezes. So, oh dear. Well, there we go, guys. It was a funny old stream again, that one. So, um, I may not be on tomorrow. If I'm not on tomorrow, obviously I'll be on. I'll never leave it more than a day before I go on. But I do want to find another server now that's not got that sort of lag in it that we've just dealt with there. So as always, guys, thanks very much for watching. Sorry about the ending there. We finally got some bloody action, and not only did he come through the door that didn't have the bloody grenade on it, but he won the PvP there. So GG to that guy, you know, but it really lagged out of control there, guys. So I do apologise for that. Alright, I'll see you all again soon. See you Ruger, see you Glock, see you Alpha, see you everyone. See you all soon.